It's like to think that he might have been president if he hadn't cried at a press conference. The media routinely treat politicians with reverence, but on that same day, the papers also ran an obituary for another man. His obit was much smaller. His name was David Packard, and I assume few of you know who he was, but he is much more of a hero than any senator. Packard founded the Hewlett-Packard Company. His innovation created billions of dollars of wealth. Laser printers, 60 million PCs, hundreds of useful products, and thousands of jobs exist because of David Packard. The Palo Alto garage, where he started inventing things, is a state landmark in California, officially designated the birthplace of Silicon Valley. Even Packard's management style changed our lives. He de-emphasized rank and privilege, gave everyone from the chairman on down a doorless office. And ideas like profit sharing, flex time, management by walking around, reduced work weeks instead of layoffs, started at his company. But he was just a businessman. The media don't think of them as heroes. But here at Fox Business Network, we do. I think business people are much more heroic than politicians. They create things, and they spend their own money. One more quick comparison. I don't have to tell you who this was. When Ted Kennedy died a year and a half ago, there was a media circus. President Obama spoke at his funeral. The New York Times did an extensive front-page obituary. What was Kennedy's life work? Did he invent something that improves your life? He was a politician. But do you know who this is? Probably not. His name was Norman Borlaug, and he died about the same time as Senator Kennedy did. There was no media circus, and yet Borlaug saved 1 billion lives. He was a scientist who developed a kind of wheat that makes it possible to grow more wheat on less land. When he won the Nobel Prize, the prize committee wrote, "More than any other single person of this age, he helped provide bread for a hungry world." Pretty incredible, yet who was more celebrated by the media? Teddy Kennedy. Well, not on this show. It's people like Norman Borlaug and David Packard who really make our lives better. And that's our show for tonight. Don't forget, next Thursday we move 1 hour later at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm John Stossel. Good night.
It's Entitlement Nation at 8.